Holyland is awesome. I believe this for a few different reasons, which I'm going to be talking about in today's video, and a few reasons why I think you will agree. First of all, Holyland has a very realistic journey. Kamishiro Yu goes through the struggle to get more power, and it's very realistic. The conflicts he goes through, it's just a very ground down to earth story, which is one of the reasons why I like it. It's gritty, it's serious, and it's amazing. And the second reason is the conflicts that he goes through with his friends and his enemies, a lot of times his enemies are the people he fights can become his friends. Through their battles, they kind of bond, and in a lot of fights they actually become friends. And usually this, for shonen, this only happens near the start of the battle, or the start of the story. They, the first few enemies that they fight join their crew or whatever, and it's like that. But for Holyland, it's like that the whole way through, which is one of the things that I found very interesting, because it's different than most. And the third reason is that Holyland shows that there's no clear line between good and evil. And what I mean by this is Kamishiro Yu, at the beginning, he's bullied and, persecuted and, all that. And he gets stronger to avoid this. And he fights back eventually because, he gets tired of all the bullying. And in the eyes of the others, he seems to be the villain, because he's treating these people how he used to be treated and beating them very badly, which happens later on. And another reason is because it's just an overall inspiring story. His pursuit of strength is really inspiring, and it inspired me, for like a couple weeks or whatever, after maybe even a month after I read it. I was still inspired, and it just really made me think about a lot of things. But another reason is that it shows that finding what is important to you is important. In Holyland, he's looking for his Holy Land, which is the streets that he fights in and the friends he makes along the way through his fights. And that's his Holy Land, and that's what is important to him. And it really shows that, finding what's important to you is important, which seems obvious, but most people, they don't really think about that from day to day. So it's good to think about that, and that's one of the lessons that Holyland teaches you. And last of all, Holyland teaches you that strength should be used responsibly. Like I said, with there's no clear line between good and evil. Kamishiro Yu later becomes the villain, or not really villain, but he becomes feared like he feared the people who tried to bully him. So it shows that, through his adventure, that you need to be responsible with how you use your power. And since he's strong, he needs to help other people instead of, just beating these people down. And that's another lesson that is taught through the story, which I think is pretty amazing. But yeah, those were a few reasons why I think you should watch or read Holyland. I personally enjoyed it. I found a lot of enjoyment in the story and in the characters. And I hope that if you read it too, you enjoy it. And if you did, or if you're going to read it, please comment down below. And I'll see all you anime fans in the next video.